Hey guys, I'm Ilana Mugden, and I am Vitamin Water's official challenger for the No Phone for a Year scroll-free competition. So what this means is I am living smartphone-free, tablet-free, no handheld scrolling devices until February 15th, 2020. A year is a long time, so I wanted to give myself a little bit of transparency and give you guys a window into my life without a phone. I'm kind of winging it here. I am a writer, actually. I'm a young adult fantasy fiction writer, but I didn't write anything. I didn't prepare. I'm just talking to you face to screen, as it were. So this is just a little quick introductory video. I'm not going to go into too much detail because it's only been 56.5 hours since I surrendered my smartphone. Not that I'm counting. But in that time, I have actually done a few things. I've been out in the city, had one of my book tour events yesterday, so that was an adventure, phoneless adventure. And I have already gained some insights, specifically about what I want the phone for and why it's ultimately not a big deal to not have it. So for this book tour event, I did a reading of my book, Dragon Speaker, at Turn of the Corkscrew, which is an independent bookstore in Rockville Center. We had a lovely audience of bright young readers and writers there who were really interested. That was, of course, day one without my smartphone. I told them about the competition. Everyone was pretty shocked. And actually, everybody I tell about the competition seems pretty shocked. The reaction is universal. It's like, you're gonna give up your phone for a year? So it's funny to see how integrated the phones have become in our daily lives and how dependent people feel upon them now. I mean, obviously, I was incredibly dependent on my smartphone. It came everywhere with me. It was with me when I slept because I used it for alarms. I used it to listen to music at night to calm myself down, to try and go to sleep, and that didn't work because I ended up just mindlessly scrolling. We really, as a society, have become attached to these devices, and the convenience of them is great. It's fantastic to have an all-in-one device. This doesn't do any of the things. It's very convenient to have all of that in a handheld device that fits in your pocket. At the same time, is it a necessity? No. Absolutely not. You can 100% make do without a smartphone. Now again, it's only like 2.5 days since I surrendered mine, but I'm finding workarounds. So this book event, we carpooled there. It was a phone-free car. I printed out old school map directions for us. Somehow we found our way. If I'd had the phone, obviously I would have just typed in my address and let it do the thinking for me. There are so many instances like that where even if I'm going somewhere like I know where I'm going, I'll type in directions just to see what the phone recommends. What's the best route to take, even though I've lived here all my life. And something about that is actually creepy, that we allow these devices to do all our thinking for us. And we've lost a lot of vital life skills as a result. There's an entire generation out there, I think, who would probably have issues reading an actual atlas. That's a lost art. And it's something that I'm really wanting to try and teach myself this year. Now, there have obviously also been downsides to being without the phone. They're not that major. They're just little inconveniences, things I notice throughout the day. I instinctively, like I'm walking around and I instinctively reach into my pocket looking for my smartphone and it's not there. There's this moment of, oh, where's my phone? And then, oh, that's right. I don't have one anymore. It's made me very aware of how often throughout the day, without even thinking, I just reach for it. I've had that urge when I'm talking to other people. I was at this event and I really wanted to just like take a selfie. I know it's such a millennial thing to say. I was having a great time and I was interacting with these people and I really wanted to just be like, oh, can I take a picture? And it would have been fantastic if I had the convenience of just being able to take something out of my pocket and snap that picture. There's nothing wrong with that. But there is something wrong with us using the phone and it gets in the way of human interaction. So I was having a fantastic conversation with these kids and that would have kind of ruined the flow, would have popped us out of the moment. And that's what I'm trying to be very cognizant of now. How I interact with other people and how the phone used to get in my way of interacting with other people. I am very aware that I am socially awkward and inept, and I used the phone as a crutch. It was a safety blanket in a way. When conversation got too overwhelming and I couldn't deal with it anymore, it was my first instinct to just go for the phone. And when there were too many people around and I was overstimulated, I am a very anxious person. I actually have a lot of problems, and the phone was my go-to. When the world was way too overstimulating, I would just take it out and I would scroll through Twitter, I would text somebody. And I'm thinking about things now and I'm wondering, did that help me? I really thought it did. All those times I used it to cope with a situation. Cope. Did it help me or did it hurt me? Would it have been better for me to have an honest moment with somebody and say, hey, I'm not okay with this situation. I'm having a little bit of a panic attack. I need to go. Or I need to just step outside for a few minutes and catch my breath and recalibrate my system. For some reason, that's not acceptable in society. We don't talk about those things. And ultimately, it's really a shame that we don't talk about them. It's a shame that we can't feel more open about mental illnesses and stuff like that. I want to get in a better mindset. I want to be more open about what I am feeling. I think that's going to be one of the good things about being without the phone. I kind of went off on a tangent there. I got a little too deep. This was not meant to be this deep or this long, but these are all my thoughts. This is my first vlog. Maybe it should be comprehensive. Let's try something fun. I had like a little quick video that I was planning to do, so let's do that. Here's the flip phone. I'm gonna try and add contacts now. It's got a color screen. Contacts. Damn it. There has to be a way. Options. Okay, add new contact. Let's go with Mom. Yes, I know hers. Okay. Oh, f***. You see that? I'm trying to... It was just like automatic. What do I do? How do I save? No! Hold on. Oh, you've got to be joking me. What? I can't edit this? All right. Options. Add new contact. Mumsy. Oh, there it goes. See, that was easy. All right, well, that took me a stupid amount of time. But at least I know how to do it now. Contacts. I can add a contact. So let's text Mom. Ha 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 ha. Options. Nope, that's not it. Mom. Look at that. Look at that. No. Hold on. Okay, go down to the message. Now I'm typing the message. So in my old phone, I had Dad saved as Dapu with like a hyphen, DA-POO. I'm not entirely sure how to punctuate yet on this phone, which is a little awkward. Doesn't have a hyphen. Okay, that's great. That's my vlog for today. It wasn't as short or as shallow as I thought it would be, but there's nothing wrong with delving deep and examining how the phone affects us. I think that's actually something that I really want to look at over the next 363 days. Not that I'm counting. Anyway, I am signing off for the night. I will see you presumably next week. Take care, Internet. Stay off those phones.